Leon Edwards versus Sean Brady. So this is going to be a very, very tricky fight for me because I went back and forth, to be honest, because on both sides there are advantages and disadvantages. Because I feel like Leon Edwards has underestimated defensive wrestling. He showed that in the fight against Kamaru Usman. Before Hamza Chimaev, Leon Edwards was, I think, potentially the main person who did decently well and even got Kamaru Usman in any type of danger. And we know how good Kamaru Usman is, especially after realizing that Hamza Chimaev potentially had one of the hardest fights against Kamaru Usman on short notice. So the mere fact that Kamaru Usman was in potential danger against Leon Edwards is honestly very impressive. So I say that because I understand that Sean Brady obviously has the threat of the wrestling, but after the Kamaru Usman fight, I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. So we now have to consider how the fight is going to play out, which is probably might be on the feet. The problem with Leon Edwards is that um, he's not very dangerous, so it's easy for his opponents to disrespect him, um, because there's very little possibility for him to actually knock you out, whatever the case is. Um, However, in this particular situation, it's going to be a little bit tricky because I feel like Sean Brady has some hands, I think a lot of people were trashing on Sean Brady for losing to Bilal Muhammad, especially through striking. And I'm of the opinion that without Bilal Muhammad's striking, he probably wouldn't have won the fight against Leon Edwards. Because if you go back and watch that particular fight, Bilal Muhammad was actually winning the striking exchanges. It's not like Bilal was only winning because of the wrestling. No, the wrestling opened up because Bilal Muhammad was doing significantly well in terms of the striking, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of that. Obviously, Bilal Muhammad chose to wrestle because it's the safest way to victory, but he was, go back and watch that fight. He was doing exceptionally well on the feet as far as striking. So I think a lot of people underestimate his striking. Um, but in this particular instance, it's honestly very difficult to actually see who's going to actually get it done. I'm not gonna lie to you. I switched multiple times between these two. I even ended up changing my prediction strategy and improving it. I think for this particular card, I expect exceptional results as far as my prediction, but that's beside the point. So the breakdown. So let me put it like this: wrestling, right? Is the fight going to play out on the ground? I don't. Based on how Leon Edwards was able to perform against the Kamaru Usman, I don't know how much success Sean Brady is going to have as far as the grappling goes. And Sean Brady does not have the same level of cardio as Bilal Muhammad. So I don't know if Sean Brady can keep up the kind of pace that Bilal Muhammad used to actually win the title. He's a good wrestler, an exceptional wrestler, but the problem is, can he keep the kind of pace that got Bilal Muhammad the title? I don't know. I don't think so. And the only other alternative is the fight might play out on the feet. Do I see Sean Brady outstriking Leon Edwards? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. But I will say this. In no way am I saying I'm confident in Leon Edwards. My subscribers and I have officially picked Leon Edwards. But I'm not gonna lie. At one point, as I was doing my analysis for this particular fight, I picked Sean Brady, and then went back to Leon Edwards. Then picked Sean Brady again, but after extensive research, I ended up landing on Leon Edwards. As far as the risk levels, my subscribers feel like this fight is 92% risky, and I feel like it's 100% risky. I feel like that basically encapsulates I don't know if it's even the right word to use in this particular situation, but it basically sums up my fear as far as the closeness of this particular um, fight. So ultimately, the reason why I ended up going with what do you call him, Leon Edwards, is because he's had experience against wrestlers. So that kind of experience, and I'm talking about championship level wrestlers, and I think that kind of experience is going to help him prepare adequately for Sean Brady. Whereas I don't know if Sean Brady has ever had the kind of level of a striker, especially when we talk about technique, the caliber of Leon Edwards. Um, but once again, I'm not saying that I'm confident. This is not a confident pick. This is a coin flip. I wouldn't be shocked if Sean Brady somehow found a way to win. But officially, my subscribers and I are going with Leon Edwards. Um, get me to 1,000 views, guys. The more views I get on these videos, the more I see that you guys want more of this. And then I'll post a little bit more of these. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching my channel. Subscribe, share, and everything like that. Until next time. Deuces.